Hello everyone, we are Virtual Squad and we here present to you our project Lambda Stat. Firstly, about our idea. It is based on an undergraduates and high schoolers need for a comfortable time-saving way to study. This need we can satisfy with granting them self-determination tests and theoretical materials, encouragement systems, and many more. They will benefit from saved time, have a choice in their payment model, or maybe have some bonuses. We are superior to our competition with our interactivity, user-friendly design, and affordable subscription.
I would like to talk about business model based on Canvas, and I'm going to start with the most important thing, is value proposition. So we offer the project that offers a comfortable way to save time learning by to learning science, to improve, to quick or check a level of your knowledge by performing interactive tests. We will aim, the project will aim at the high school students and undergraduate. We will communicate with them by the social networks and online website. What about customer relationships? It will be CSS social network and encouragement system to keep clients, and also it will be bonuses for attracting people or friends to grow the project. If you talk about revenue streams, it will be a subscriptional model with options to choose individually beneficial for every individual client. And mainly we need specialized employees who specialize in development functionality side and intellectual properties. What about key activities? It will be creating of a work pleasant with a sense of design and functionality side. It also will be maintenance of services performance and solving customer problems related to site operations. The second last is key partners. It will be advertising agencies, and also it will be owners of intellectual properties who can provide content for our project. The last one is cost structure, which include renting cloud hosting, costs for technical development, and also project support.
Next is about product validation. We ask our clients, and they said that the hypothesized needs is real and that like the online format. And they are okay with subscription model, but they don't like of some ideas. For example, we proposed the idea of a user chat for the extended condition, but they didn't like it, and we decided to abandon the future.
Now we want to present to you our prototype. It's just a showcase and work in progress. Here you can choose a subject or topic. Then we see an example for a test with explanations. Also, you can choose an answer which you want to choose. There's an explanation. And then there's also a showcase of a progress system, 80% done from your task. Our mission is to make a pleasant environment for students. We will develop our project so that everyone in need be able to enjoy studying. Thank you for watching. And now, do you have any questions?
I have a quick question. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for a good presentation. So what I was wondering is if you consider to have additional pedagogical tools on the site, so that if you have trouble learning science, maybe your platform can help learn in additional ways than simply showing tests and answers. Have you thought about that?
Yes, there are theoretical materials which can be useful, and our clients will enjoy the possibility to have them on their disposal.
Thank you.
Some more questions?
Yeah, Dmitro, have you calculated how much money it will take you and what team exactly you need in order to be able to implement a minimum viable product for this that could be used by end user? Yeah.
Well, yes, we did some calculations, and for a year of work, we need something like 500,000 hryvnias, or I don't quite remember how much that is in US dollars, but it covers most expenses.
Okay. Maybe it's close to $140.
Okay.
I'm sorry for interruption. We have a little time left, so need to go to another team.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
So, and now we have our next team, which calls themselves electronics. And as it's so important for a businessman to manage his time, they decide to improve your watches wearing and using experience.
Hi, do you hear me? Okay, so hi, I'm Max from Intel Electronics team. I'm presenting to you our time solution. So we are researching and making a new table clock. Our problems for people are I will tell you an example. Imagine if you want to see a time when you wake up at the midnight and you are sleepy and you have to see your time, but the clock digits are very bad to see, so you can't understand what is the time. So our clock can fix this because it has adjustable digits display, so you can adjust any color you want, any color that will be comfortable for you, any brightness that will be comfortable for you. So the second problem is that you don't have a place. If you don't have a place for your phone to charge near your bed, you can place your phone on our clock because this clock has the wireless charging tool on the top. It is and the third problem, if you are in need of some time solution that will help you around your home. For example, if you have to cook something and you don't have timer, you can use our clock because it has timer, and it has, of course, it has alarm. so it can wake up you. Next slide, please. So here's our prototype. It's on the left. You can see our electronics scheme. So our team is working, and at the middle it is our prototype. It is not very good developed now, but we will make a better version. But for now, it is just for explanation that it will be, as you can see, it will have small dots around the minutes and hour digits. These dots are for seconds display. So I think that it is a very uncommon design. So it will attract our buyers. Next slide, please. So our target audience are all people from all ages. Young people can use it just for decorating their rooms, because this clock is funny looking. Middle-aged people can use it as a time solution, so they can make their
Sorry, you have 30 seconds more.
tasks better and faster. And older people are also and older people also can use this, because it is easy to use. It has only 4 buttons, and you can adjust every single function for only just 4 buttons. So next slide. And about competition of our device, as you can see on the left, blue highlighted is our device. It has functions. There is functions that it has and our competitor doesn't have. And there are also prices, so you can see that our clock is it has more functions and is not very expensive. Relatively not expensive. So next slide. Next slide is our context. So now you can ask me any question if you have.
Okay, so maybe I come with the first question. Thank you so much for a good presentation. I really love the idea that you use something well known, the clock on the bedside table, but you make something new out of it. And I think that also the placement of the clock beside the bed is a very interesting place for new kind of products. But I would encourage you to step back and see if your clock can do something completely different from the other alarm clocks. Connected to something unexpected, perhaps so that people remember to take their vitamins, or that you help people track the quality of their sleep or something like this. So I think you are onto something super interesting.
Thank you for your question. So I think we will add some functions. It is just a question of time, but I think we will also use it as a IoT. We can add and connect IoT part of clock, so it will be manageable from phone or something like that, or voice commands, and we will add something like so we probably will add something that you've said, like vitamins alarm or something like this. Yes, it can be.
Yeah, maybe, I mean, the alarm clock perhaps can remind or nudge the person who wakes up to remember one important thing to start the day with. Maybe some kind of exercise, or there are all sorts of things that you can build a different kind of alarm clock that helps improve the person's life in an unexpected way. It's a great product placement to be beside the bed and to talk to the person. The first one who will talk to the person is the alarm clock. So it must say something important.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for
Thank you.
your mind. It is
Sorry,
very,
dear guests,
I think
we
it is very good for our project. So we will think about this and add something like this.
sorry, we are out of time, so need to move further.
Yes, thank you.
What is your vision? Association of business angels and do you need a microphone? And this association has been supporting Ukraine since the beginning of the war. So first we were looking at how we can assist Ukrainians who came to Berlin region, and who were, for example, entrepreneurs or had an idea to start a business. And then the association supported these people in Berlin. So this was in 2022. And I mean, Igor, you know, we also had other projects. So we met here in early March for the first time last year. So we have been here back and forth anyway. It's not our first trip to Ukraine during the war. But now we are thinking about how to actually do the next step and how we can get closer to the Ukrainian angels and entrepreneurs and startups also in the future. And it's for many of us, for many of our angels, it's like a black box. We all know that Ukraine needs support. We all know that Ukraine has a bright future. We all know that there are plenty of risks at the same time, but that's all. So it's like a black box, right? And so we also have a bit of a mission now to talk to people like you, to talk to other business angels, and to collect information on the ground on what is really needed and what is the situation, and then to form some kind of picture and take this picture back to Germany to our colleagues and tell them a story, tell them about the potentials, about the situation, also about the risks, but at the same time establish contacts that we can then use for actually setting up this collaboration structure, right? So instead of actually building up big dreams and developing long concepts, we were really thinking about making it practical, going there and talking to people and really figuring out. And from Lviv, tomorrow we are going to talk to more people, and afterwards we are going to be in Kiev as well. Again, meet people, then we will go to Odessa. We still think about going to Kharkov, not yet decided, but we do not intend to have a full picture and analysis after all this, but to get some kind of impression, right? And then to inspire our colleagues in Germany and to tell them about what we have seen here. So for us, it's a very unique opportunity to be here with you today, and I hope we also have a chance to talk to some of you guys if you're interested. So yeah, that's why we are here. Thanks a lot for welcoming us. Who is next?
Я можу презентувати. So our next team is called Game Dev Gym, and it's kind of impressive, but they already consist of more than 20 members. Their specialization is creating video games, and today they want to present you their new project. The game called Inxirium, which is immersive psychological horror that won't leave you without emotions.
Greeting everyone. Today I want to present you our project Inxirium 3D PC game with horror elements. Our project will immerse you into the atmosphere of America of 90s. And I think that my game will give you opportunity, unique opportunity to play as a person with schizophrenia and experiments with full range of inner nightmares. The disease affects reality, creating thought hallucination and distorts the space, creating location with non-Euclidean geometry. As the bulk of our audience is teenager, aged 15 to 25, and a small number of people over 25 years old. Next slide. The key part of our business model is marketing platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. These are the platforms that we are relying on to promote our game. We can also maintain communication with users through Discord and Reddit, where our users can affect the project. So we can also maintain communication with users from game platforms where we decided to promote our game and where we decided to sold our game. It's Steam, itch.io, and GOG. And I think that the most important resource of our project is our team, which consists of more than 20 ambitious developers. Next slide. Despite the high motivation team, I think that the key of a roaring success is a salary budget. And you can see equipment, advertisement, and rent, but I think that it's more cheaper resources. For example, it may be sound libraries, video over services, and motion capture suits. Next slide. Based on the sales statistic of our competitors in this area, we determined that our minimal revenue is $1,050. So thanks to our level designers and modelers, you can see the white box of our level and appreciate the real models and location.
50 seconds for mine.
So, and now I'm glad to hear your questions and comments.
Hello, I have a question. Yeah, Mykola, you can go on, please.
Hi all, very nice, very interesting. And just a question, I saw the price. What is your pricing approach?
Oh, yes, so we have one strategy to our sale project, and our strategy, we have a simple and permanent value of our game. It may be $10, and our revenue is consist of different items, and this cost of our project is one of them.
Okay, but how do you know that the people are ready to pay this price for your product?
They can already pay our game in game platforms such as Steam, GOG, and I remember it on my business model.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yes, please.
Can I go? So,
Can you repeat the question?
my question is regarding distribution and marketing. Usually, a big cost for this kind of digital solutions is the cost per new user. And so I was wondering if you have any thoughts on how to get a lot of users without incurring high costs.
Maybe we talk about marketing strategy and about how we can promote our game.
Yeah, now there's always an echo. My question was simply the financial figures that you presented. This was a budget, like costs that you have, HR and equipment and so on. Are these annual costs or monthly costs? So this was not clear to me.
Yes, I understand. It may be an annual cost because our project will be developing for 1 year, and it annual. Thank you.
Okay, so our next team is called Dark Ecstasy, and maybe they're not so large in terms of number of people in team, but their ambitions and goals are on the same level. See for yourself.
Hi, my name is Alexander, and I would like to present our team, Aster, and talk about our idea and aim, also our project we are currently working on. So, about idea. We are planning to create a two-dimensional multi-platform game that will have full Ukrainian localization and a unique non-linear plot that will draw players in with a unique nature. And also we are planning to implement such features as a unique system of character parameters choosing and also perks implementation. So about business model, when it comes to, if you had to characterize our target audience, we would probably talk about teenagers, probably older than 13 years old, and they're interested in video games, probably first person shooters and mobile games. When it comes to technical requirements, we're probably talking about any devices. As I mentioned, we are planning to implement multi-platform and cross-platform gameplay. And if you're talking about plays, maybe like you have to be at home or anything. No, the game will not require any internet connection. When it comes to monetization, since our audience is some part of our audience is not insolvent, we decided to make a game free to play, but implement in-game transactions and maybe in-game advertisement banners or pop-ups. Also, there will be a Patreon available for donate if someone would like to support us, and also top 3 donators will get some unique prizes. About in-game transitions, we would like to implement skins, or maybe in future, if the game will find its recognition, we will implement some DLC to continue the story of the game. When it comes to prototype, before working on the very game, we decided to create the prototype, which is also a game, which will include some genres and settings from the original Watchstorm games that we will develop. And so we decided to post it at Play Market to receive some feedback, so we can implement something important that our players would like to see in the game, and so maybe fix some features that are currently all now in the game. And as you may see, the most of, well, probably you won't understand, some of you. but the comments are mostly positive, so that inspired us. And also we shared the link to our Telegram channel, where we shared the snippets of the game that we will release in the future. And it was screenshot and video, and it also received really positive feedbacks, and players actually excited about our game, so it's obviously inspired us to continue working and go towards our aim, which is definitely developing the Ukrainian game dev scene, making it unique, stronger, and independent. Thanks for your attention, and feel free to ask some questions.
So I will go first. I think that there's a big potential for Ukrainian game studios actually right now. There is the good thing with digital content is that it travels easily through internet, and there is a huge world outside of Ukraine that want to find ways to support. So if you build games that I guess take place in Ukraine, that makes it very visible that you're playing a Ukrainian game, and maybe you can make some small purchases in the game and simultaneously support the game studio, and possibly also something else outside of the game related to aspects of your society that needs support, then I think there's a huge potential that you can unlock. And I think you can distribute this game via social media to lots of users. So just make small, fun, smart games and make it easy for international players to do small purchases within the game. And I think you're onto something very, very interesting.
Yeah, thank you. We're lucky to have really great teachers that already told us that, and we actually now working on a Ukrainian setting in a game. So the players from Ukraine will feel like it's something they know and they want to be in this game, to feel comfortable basically. And for people outside of Ukraine, they probably will learn more about Ukraine culture and people. So yeah, thank you. Great question.
Okay, I have a short question. I also liked it, especially this was a little bit like an old-time game for old-timers like me that can understand them. And I think there's a big market. Oh, excuse me. I will just very short my question. I think you're onto something here, and the time is a very short of time here, but it would be really interesting to see your plan.
You're not
a little bit more about your time plan to get the first game out on the market.
Yeah. Thanks for your question. We are currently working on the game, not on a prototype, since we received feedback we needed. So I think we're pretty much ready for like the releasing the game. We have some troubles with App Store to deploying it to the Apple in general and Apple devices. But I think we're ready, and we will release our game soon. Thanks for your question.
So our next team is called Lobo, and it's a mobile app that helps users to connect with local restaurants, cafeterias, and bakeries, which usually overproduce. So more will tell the team members. Let's hear him out.
Hey everyone, can you hear me? Okay, let's start. I'm CEO and co-founder at Lobo, and we are solving the problem of food accessibility by decreasing the food waste. So let's start from the story. In 2021, I just started my career, and I didn't have time. I had big ambitions, but didn't have enough time to cook, but also didn't have enough money to order the food or eat in the restaurants. In this time, I tried some options for this, how to solve this problem, but I didn't solve the real solution. And now we started working on the logo. So what's the problem? We have two of them. The first one is accessibility to the food that most of the people can't afford on a daily basis, eating in a restaurant or ordering a delivery. And another one is the restaurants waste a lot of food. They're paying taxes for it, and they're just like simply waste good food. So our solution is a mobile platform. It's a mobile app where the user can choose from the list of the nearest restaurant. They can book the dish there. The restaurant getting notified, prepare for the time, and the user just need to come and take his ready to eat. So you might think that the food waste problem, especially in Europe, is already solved, but actually not. From the $2 billion market, 260 million per every year is just the food waste. So it's around 13%. Our business model as actually kind of marketplace is a percent. So our commission is 15% for each transfer. With our share of market and average fee per year, our possible revenue in 2024-2026 is $17 million per year. Sorry. Of course, we have competitors, direct and non-direct. Let's start from direct one. Is it too good to go? They're already pretty big, but they're not covering the market we covered. And unfortunately, this product is not covering the daily base needs. It's more as a fun to use app. And most of their partners is a supermarket, so it's out of our concept. Other not direct competitors, they're in a different niche. The supermarkets is they are affordable, but they are also time consuming if you need to cook something. The restaurants, they are probably also time consuming because you need to choose, you need to wait, but they are also expensive. The delivery is a fast option, but it's also expensive. So from our niche, we have only fast food, which are very unhealthy. Okay, here is our plan. This month, so in May, we will have a first 20 partners. So it's restaurants, cafe, buffets. In June, we will launch our app for business, so they can register and prepare for using us. In July, we will launch the app for users. August, we will see the traction, how the sales going on. We need to scale sales, marketing. As we're B2B, B2C startup, we have a lot of work here. And in September, we are planning to start the seed rounds, so seed fundraises, the money for future development and scale. So that's all. Don't hesitate to ask questions.
Is it an app that you order food with, or what is the connection to food waste? Explain a little bit more, please.
Yeah, the restaurants, they usually overproduce. So in the end of the day, they waste a lot of food. So in this app, you can book this food, the restaurant will prepare for you, and you can pick it up in the end of the day.
Thank you. I really like that you start with sales and not with building it. That the step one for you was to get the partners. That's perfect.
Yeah, we already have. We just need to sign the contract with them. Yeah.
Could you explain the difference to Good to Go a little bit more in detail? You said they cover different markets than you, and many supermarkets, right? Here in Ukraine, you said. So maybe explain the difference a little bit more.
Markets. First, we plan to see how the business work in Ukraine, and after to extend to the East Europe, because Too Good To Go is currently not covered it. They just started in Poland, but they don't have a lot of partners there. Czech Republic, Baltic countries, and other countries in this area are not covered by Too Good To Go, and they don't have other competitors on this market. And also Too Good To Go, they have mainly supermarkets, at least in the area where I use it, and it's and there's a few places like restaurants who actually serve their ready-to-eat food. They have just a few options per day. So it's a main difference. We will don't have a partnership with supermarkets. We are focusing on providing the ready-to-eat, healthy, quality food.
Very interesting, thanks. Because like, for example, back in Germany, Too Good To Go is actually only restaurants, no supermarkets. So they do exactly what you do.
Something
So
like Dunkin' Donuts.
Should be fast probably. And my advice would be really specific about your niche and expansion strategy. So rather go from city to city than to think it too big in the beginning, because I think the partnerships are really where the value comes from, because they might not change that easily to a competitor, which might move into the market also. Thanks.
Thank you for your question.
I also have a question. So you were quite a bit optimistic probably on when you are going to launch this. So do you already have a prototype? Because you said that you are going to start generating revenues this summer, right? End of the summer. So do you have a prototype prepared, at least with a piece of functionality for this?
Yeah, the development takes a lot of time. So first we will launch on iOS, so on iPhones. We already have the app for business. So we decided for better usability to separate the apps. We have an app for business. There are just a few more things on the front end to finish, and we will launch it probably in a few weeks. And we already have almost done the ever users. There's more work inside. So backend for both apps are finished. Yeah. So we have a Sorry, continue.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
So our next team goal is simple, but it doesn't make it less important. Basically, they want to help you find a way to save your money as an investor or trader. So let's hear them out. Geodeal creators.
My name is Ivan. Here's Vlad. We are the founders at CryptoGel.trade. So we are building a place where you can earn money. It's a small intro from us. Over 90% of traders that's currently in the market losing their money or in so huge amount of money that they can't even buy a burger.
So you might ask why we need to found this project and why we the only way you can buy these burgers if you're a trader is crypto trading in algo trading systems, because to be honest, today if you're a manual trader you can't even buy these burgers because you can earn no money. So in the era of AI technologies and other prospects, you need to found your company which is algorithmic trading, and here you can see our profit statements. They are stunning compared to the manual trading profits, because our system is faster, it's smarter than the manual trader, and it's also bigger because it can make all decisions in a matter of seconds. It can all trades made in one system, which is like a comprehensive system of all trades in one budget. So that means that when we are trading, we are earning money but not burning it. And here you can see about our competitors. The list of competitors is huge because we have like investment banks, crypto investors, maybe some bots and so on. But you need to understand that more of them are not companies that try to implement some algorithmic trading into their money, because they earn the 5-10% a year and they live with it because they are like they really enjoy it. But we try to make the system which is safer, because our system is based on computer algorithms. When some things which we can see in the markets, the computer will see it. It's much faster. It can preserve your money from risks which aren't seen by human eyes.
And few words about our main partner. It's Crypto.com. It's a company that already on market over 6 years. The like average trading volume per month is $1.5 million. So before like making this startup, we was working there for a year and a half, and we was like main partners there. So after this year and a half, we understand that we know a lot of market, and we are ready to create something new and make money for us, not for someone else. So that's why we are like right now working on our project. Here you can see our roadmap. So it's have right now 8 steps. Currently we're on step 3. We're implementing a live system that can trade. Right now we are doing it for testnet Binance. Binance is the world biggest crypto exchanger market. So we'll first operate there. And our next steps, it's adding in new coins to trade. So right now we're doing it only for one coin, BNB, but in future we want to connect like all coins that we can on future market and already start looking for new models.
15
And we
seconds
are the
remaining.
company which needs some covering up for our expenses when investors give the money only to pay some sellers, for example, and so on. We are a company which finds partners for it, because investment in our business is not investment in some, for example, as I mentioned, salaries and so on. Your investment are investments in crypto, in our algorithmic trading. So that means that we don't give some products for other people. We only earn money for you. And here you can read our investment rules. They are really simple, like very common for the algorithmic trading crypto companies, but we have another great option. We have opportunity for early investors which would like to invest in first half or first year. We would be this in our contracts, but people or companies who would invest in this period, they can earn much more profit from their investment, not only 50% from their profit and 50% fee for our company, but 90% profit for them and 10% only fee for our company. And the other point is that 50% of the money invested by early investors, they go into the development of our company. So that means that only half of this investment, they are like your trading budget. So thank you for your attention. We really appreciate it. Here in the right lower angle, you can see that our email, which you can, for example, stick to our company and ask maybe some questions in future, or give some interest. We are really interested to see some opinions about our company and maybe some questions from interested people.
Questions?
Thank you very much. Really interesting presentation. I've seen some little bit similar concepts like this before. You mentioned somewhere that you have some kind of unique mathematical calculation that might be an intellectual property also. Can you say some words about that?
Yes, these calculations were provided by me and Ivan, mostly by myself, but the idea of this crypto system was made by Ivan. So yes, they kind of intellectual property, so that's why we don't show them, for example. We only can show them to the potential investors, but the system is already made by us, and we already showed the results made by this system on the test examples.
I can say just a few words. This algorithm is kind of market maker, so we're giving volumes for traders and we're earning on it. So we're like giving some volumes on exchanges and earning on it.
Thank you.
So this kind of trades tend to be open for a while, and then the market changes, and perhaps the algorithm does not work anymore, or like the upside or the edge disappears, or the correlation that you exploit changes. So do you have any comments on the long-term viability of this?
Yeah, I understand your question. This system was made in the view of this bear market, which was in the last half of the year, and we understood that the problem is that we have very low volatility. We can't earn a lot of money in the proper systems which are used, for example, by big companies, like long-term investments. So our system is like high frequency, because it trades each day pair of trades, and in this way we can earn this money even when the market is in global trend in for example bear market, but if some rises or downs in price can also give us this money, because our system is like for two sides of market. We have a system which trades long future deals and the system which trades short future deals. So that's why each of this system can be profitable even then we haven't this for example, bull run or bull market. And our system of this curves, because our market, our mathematical system is made in this way that then, for example, the price moves in the one way, we can earn more money in one of two systems than the other one would lose. That's why our system is profitable even when we have, for example, a bear market or a bull market, no matter.
Thank you.
Should go to another team.
I really like that you really seem to be very passionate and knowledgeable about what you do, and I really like your shirts. It really demonstrates your commitment. Just a personal question: how long have you been trading with cryptocurrency yourself or being involved in
Yeah, okay, so I started it from 8th class, I guess. So I firstly met CEO of Scriptday, and we like met, and he like see some ambitions in me, so we start working. So we're already like around 4 or maybe 5 years in this sphere.
Okay, so our next team is called Venturing, and its idea to make it easier to communicate with investors, with startups, because as we can see, this to attend a lot of jams and forums, it's kind of it takes too many times, and we wanna create some service which would make it process easier and more comfortable for both sides. So and make it too easier to communicate with and to find startups that you really want to invest in, because it's sometimes too hard to find a gem among the other startups. So. So basically, yeah, that's. Next slide, please. So, as I already told you, it's our startup venture link. It's basically a website for investors and startups. It's like a startup marketplace, startup market. And as it's have a lot of other types of these kind of projects, and startups was like researching it and watching, and actually a venture market is really on hype the few years. So that was why we choose this type of projects, and it's already have a lot of profit from this kind of websites, apps, softwares. And as I was asking a few familiar with our startups, and just maybe some basically more of them was programmers, because that's my social environment and the social environment of our team, and many of them like was very positive about such things, because without some help, sometimes you can't never reach the finish line of your startup or some other project, and at this type of situation, you're not really losing much. So a negative reaction was only from the people who don't really want some other people to touch their stuff, like their projects, and doesn't want somebody else unfamiliar with them to become the part of this project.
Business model. At the core of VentureLink's business model is providing a digital platform that offers a convenient and efficient way for startups and investors to connect. The elements of our model include its startup marketplace, investor discovery, interaction, and collaboration.
50
A
seconds
little bit more
remaining.
words about it. So basically, it's it's rated here. It's startup marketplace, and with all the tools, filters, and the other stuff to help you find the one you want, and to communicate with the startup creator. And basically, it's like designed not only for the professional investors who like working on it, but for people who want to become to make it just a hobby or try something new. And for startups, it's obviously will like have the startups of different size, scales, and maybe on the different stages of work. For example, if someone just have only an idea and somebody is just close to finish, but they need more resources and some stuff like that. And obviously, it will be based on the interaction and collaboration with startups and investors, and maybe some exclusive deals with startups with like more bigger ones, and maybe already teams of few startups or something like that. Next one.
So let's talk about why investors and startups should choose VentureLink. And the first important reason is that we have a powerful analytics, and we leverage advanced analytical tools to ensure matching between startups and investors, and it's help to save time for investors and startups to search interesting projects and anymore. Next, the next reason why you should choose our team is confidently and assurance. So it's about security and exchanging information between startups and investors. And the third also reason is expert community. So if you beginner in startups, or you are beginner investor, you can get a consultation, can get some pieces of advice and access to the mentorship to find for example specialists or new team for your ideas and something else.
Time is over.
So when I was researching the probably estimated cost of the projects, we will like make some parts on where we need to like spend the resources. The first one is site deployment. According to modern data, the cost of the holding a site on the server is about from $500 to $2,000 a month if it's a professional project, and it's a month. So obviously it will be around minimum $6,000 a year for like a professional one. Maybe it will be based on the popularity of the project and how many users use it. The next is marketing. Okay, question, answer then. Yeah, okay. Questions?
Sounds very interesting, and business or investors are always interested actually to find new deals, so to actually scout for new investment opportunities. Now I wonder if you would like to attract people like us, since we are investors, to actually join your platform also as investors, but also as you said, community of experts, right? So what would you offer us? How would you approach us?
So basically, the expert will be obviously like experienced we are we'll try to connect to experienced investors, and we'll provide them with special benefits from our platform. For example, they will have information about new startups who trying to connect with us. First, they will be some place for recommended investors, which will be among probably our experts, and the people we collaborate with, and so we provide them with this type of advantage, basically. And yeah, that's kind of all I think about benefits from our for our experts. But we obviously for start it won't be so popular, so we should pay them probably for their time, obviously.
I have a follow-up comment or question, and that is that I think that you should really focus on the investor and ask yourself what is the most important thing for the investor, and then try to build that. And if you would ask me, for me, it would be very important that this is Ukrainian, and that I would access opportunities that I would not otherwise access. So you would need to explain or convince to me why the projects that I can invest in through you are unique and really good. And in order to do so, I think you need to focus on maybe one or two specific industries and become experts in only that industry, perhaps something related to infrastructure. I don't know, but I think that is how you could provide good value to investors and find partners.
Yeah. What's your team called? Because I guess Aker. Okay. Okay. 1 second.
I agree with Andreas there. There are some good platforms in Sweden. And if you can build something unique for Ukraine, I think you will have a great market. Investors are always interested to find new startups, new projects to invest in, and if you can package that in an attractive way, and perhaps start with a certain branch, I think you could have a great success with this business idea. Really good.
Jury members, you have some piece of paper about score. It's all the team should receive 15 from business model, 15 from up to 15 from prototype, and up to 10 for validation of the project, product, service, feature. And last one, how this was organized in quality way presentation. Please fill this form, because we need that after our today meeting to say to students who is and how much receive for the such lecture finished. Thank you so much.
So our next team is called Aker, and maybe you dream sometimes when your earphones, phone or watch was out of battery, that you have something like a portable charging device that will fit every your devices. So Team Hackers wanted to present you their solution to this problem.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Hello, we are the team Aker Solutions, and today we'll present you our project Aker, a fully modular, smart charging solution designed for people who are very mobile and have a great amount of different devices to charge. Aker empowers you to configure itself on the fly to suit every possible charging situation. It was built on the M-frame principle, modular, modern, and maintainable. Worth to say that Aker possesses a full range of modern charging technologies, but what's more importantly, through this modular design, we were able to reduce the price of purchase in comparison if you have purchased each smaller part, for example, like powerless, power banks, separately. Right now we have an older version and newer version to show how drastically this project was improved through the project's lifetime. The older version consists of two main parts. First is detachable and portable battery compartment, and second is an electronics module. It's an electronics module which can transform your ordinary power bank into the full-blown charging station. The newer version, on the other hand, has a better shape, has a better approach of attaching things, and also is way more capacious. But now, what's even more importantly, the smallest unit of capacity is a tiny powerlet, which can be taken in the pocket and can keep your phone up and running for a day. If you need more capacity, without sacrificing portability, you can assemble a power bank from this powerlets. If you need to charge like laptop or other high energy intensive devices, you have a battery compartment. If you need to extend the capacity even more, you can insert this power bank into the battery compartment. And if you need to have a charging station, just basically take this battery compartment and attach it to the electronics module, and everything will load up and work. Next slide, and also next slide. Now let's talk about some words about the validation. This project was presented on numerous international events and competitions. It was also awarded multiple times for its technical implementation, but was even more amazing, this project was presented at the internationally renowned Geneva Invention Show. And at this event, 91 people got interested in this project. And what's even more crazy, 21 people even said that they want to purchase this device. So this is a clear validation of the project. Our target audience can be divided into three main cohorts. First is young people aged from 20 to 35, who are interested in newer technologies and who also spend much of their time with friends and family. Second group is travelers, and even more specifically the travel bloggers, because they often take many devices with them that need charging. The third target audience and the last one are co-working and public spaces. If I talk about the competitors, just by looking at this table of comparison to the closest alternatives, we can clearly see that Aker possesses a clear advantage over them. And it was achieved by combining the best features from powerlets, power banks, and battery charging stations into one solution, Aker. This was mostly it about the project. You at the slide you can see our context and also our amazing team. If you feel free to get in touch with us, and also if you have any questions, my friend and I are ready to answer them right now.
Can you say something about the business model?
Can you hear me? So what would you like to hear about business model?
How will you sell it?
Okay, we sell this device through our site or through distributors. Yeah, two ways how we can sell this device.
All right.
This is like a general approach of like selling like many new devices is either like create your own website or connect, like my friend said, to distributors who will not only post your product on their marketplace, but also at the some part of the selling, they will market your product. Like for example, like Rosetka or Epicenter. And this is the Ukrainian marketplaces.
So in Sweden, lots of people are charging their computers and phones when they sit in cafes all day, working or studying. So maybe you can just give them out to some cafes, and they can let people try them. And if they want to buy them, they can be your resellers also.
Yes, of course. We have presented you our target audience, and the third cohort was co-working and public spaces. And what you've already said, as a recommendation, is this is exactly it. This is one of the ways not to only advertise, but to make people more to get feedback from people about this device, even further improve it.
You can call it Power from Ukraine.
Okay, so it was the last team that present their startup offline, but today we are joined by even more number of teams that join us online, and I want to give a word to my fellow moderators, Roman and Nina. So.
Okay, good afternoon, dear guests. We are happy that you are here with us, and now will be started the online part of our conference, and we are really happy to welcome our next team is creative like-minded people, or креативні однодумці, if we are talking Ukrainian, and they are the saviors of the modern educational process and those who directly involved in it. So please meet them. Or give some times.
Is screen visible?
Yeah, everything fine.
Yeah, thanks.
So good afternoon, everybody. My name is Anna, and today I would like to present you our business idea Telegram bot assistance to students. And Zar will be the first to start.
The main idea of our project is to create a Telegram bot which will help the students to solve their task in different disciplines, not only quickly, but also accurately, and most importantly, for a small finance payment. Therefore, it will be available to many.
The process will take place in 3 stages. First, the user starts a Telegram bot, then the user attaches his task there and indicates the time he needs to solve them, and then administrator binds to the client and quickly resolves his issues. Basically, all tasks will solve GPT chat and automated process that will be under the control of the administrations. And for now, we can offer the following types of services. First of all is premium, so the teacher solve task. The price is higher, but the service guarantees quality, and in case of incorrect solution of the task, the funds will be returned. Also, standard is an automated process that will not cost as much as the previous one, because it will be solved with the help of GPT chat and will be under control of the administration. And the last one is decision from the student, a function that will be provided by the bot, where students will be able to help with the solutions of the task on their own terms. And in this case, the bot will earn only on commission and will not provide any guarantees regarding the quality and correctness of task. Next slide.
So here is our business model. So what about advantages of using our bot? First of all, it is solving tasks in a short period of time. It is a possibility of earning money for students using the decision from the student function. Also, it's about ability to choose the execution time with short deadlines, very effective. And it is convenient functionality. The bot is easy to use. It is a quick resolution of problems if they arise, and some functions will work even at night. So our administration stay in touch with you all day and all night. And our team has reviewed the most frequently asked questions and problems that may arise. An administrator, like a specific person, will work for you during the day. And at night, if certain questions arise, the bot will give you the possible answers. And if your question is unique, a consultant will answer you immediately at 8 a.m. And also, we provide a guarantee for the performance of tasks, low commission upon a payment, and we also have a possibility of payment not only by card, but also in a cryptocurrency. Next slide.
30 seconds remain.
Here are the 5 advantages over the competitors. The first is the type of performer. That is, you yourself choose who will perform your task. We have some options such as premium, standard, and decision from the student. Also, the possibility of specifying a deadline for completing a certain task, guarantee of correct execution, lower commission than competitors, and more convenient functionality.
I would like to tell about the feedback on the features that are already present in our Telegram bot. First is the possibility of choosing the executor of the task, premium, standard, decision from the student. This is the most frequent feedback. Customers consider it a good idea because in this way, each customer can choose exactly what he needs. And the second is the most liked fact is the task would be completed faster and at a lower price than other companies. Third, students of third and fourth years of study selected the premium function since there is often little information on the internet about the task they should perform. In the premium category, the task is solved by the teacher, the price is higher, but the service guarantees quality, and in case of incorrect solution of the task, the money will be returned. This is exactly what is needed when the complexity of the work is high. Also, many respondents noted convenient functionality and also the fact that the bot is easy to use. What is important, some functions work even at night. This is very relevant when the deadline is short. Most of the respondents are ready to become our regular customers and are satisfied with the price. About suggestions for features to add. First, the ability to leave feedback on the completed task on a 5-point scale. This will help to improve the service based on the quality of the finished task. Second, expand the number of foreign languages that official documents can be translated.
Need for funding. Funding is very important in this case because with its help we will be able to find good workers and pay for the works programs we need. This will give us the opportunity to start our work immediately with quietly assistance to students.
So where will the money be spent? First of all, as already mentioned, it is for the requirement of highly qualified employees, and funding will take place in the following stages. So the first funding that will allow us to enter the market and our project will start generating income and also further financial for a few months so that we can start standing confidently on the market.
At the moment, we don't see any flaws in our project because we believe that we have seen all the gaps in our competitors and made the perfect version of this bot. We understand that during the implementation of this project, there may arise issues that we did not prepare for, but our team is very energetic and purposeful. So if certain problems arise, we will immediately look for an effective solution.
And we also wanted to add that in the future, after we can confidently work in Ukraine, we would like to expand and work for European students. And thank you for your attention, and we are ready to answer your questions.
I have a question for you.
Thank you very much. It was a good presentation. I think this premium option is really interesting, especially if you have even more experts, because there are always a need for expert solutions on unique issues and unique tasks. So I hope that you could look closer to that. And then I also have a question. I understand that you're up and running. How many clients or customers have you had this far that have tried your products?
So we don't have customers at this moment.
But you had some, as I understand, you have some that have tried it, didn't you?
Yes, we made a short interview asking people on how they will react to our product and if they will use it. And that's their feedback.
Okay, thank you.
Can you talk about what you mean by tasks and how your product differs from anyone subscribing to the existing OpenAI and ChatGPT 4?
Maybe, as we said earlier, our chat will be more effective, I guess, and will do its work more quarterly than other chat. And also, as we said earlier, we had 3 following types of services, and everyone can choose which one they want to use. And I guess that's it.
You mentioned that your partner is OpenAI, and by at least trademark OpenAI means ChatGPT. Have you developed your own artificial intelligence?
No, we want to connect to ChatGPT, maybe in the future.
Okay, it's just that right now I could put in my $20 a month and ask ChatGPT to create tasks, solve them for me. It does a very poor job so far, but I just I'm trying to understand what kind of task that you are hoping to solve for students. Yeah?
I guess for now, yes, but ChatGPT always solves incorrectly. So I guess it's the benefits of our chat that it will be qualitatively and also fast.
Okay. Well, very qualitatively, I mean, based on perceptions, but what kind of tasks though are you selling to students? If I'm a student, what are you offering me?
We will solve task from a certain discipline. Maybe it will be to write an essay or solve different tasks from, I don't know, math.
Yeah, I see.
Okay.
Yeah, it's.
I think
we'll talk more and you get lots of feedback.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you for your attention.
Before to go to small break, I would like our jury member say some comments about what their reflection, what they're hearing, in what they can say to students about what they should improve or what they should change or how they should go for their dreams. Please make some comments to people who did their presentation for us.
Okay, I can say some words. I think you should be fast to go to the market. Don't be afraid to try your product very, very early and get a proper validation. Build a prototype, even if it's really simple, some kind of minimum viable product, and try it. Try it on your customers, try it on the distributors. Be fast out on the market, because you will develop your product more when you have a good contact to your market. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, a comment from my side is that everyone has been very kind and diligent on really preparing presentations, right? But even some of you having working prototypes and you've been showing to different people abroad on different conferences, you haven't been put a lot of attention on that. So for me, it would be like really nice to see more of that prototyping work, how product really works, and like in comparison to really drafting your presentations and like paying a lot of attention to that, because prototypes are critically important, right? A lot of projects just die, not reaching any prototype stage. So if kind of someone will see prototype from your side at least 10-20% ready, right? It will be a huge success already, right? That you kind of made that phase of really implementing something and having something to really bring to the market. So yeah, pay attention to your prototyping, and if you have something, just share it with people. This is your core things that you should do, right?
Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be here and listen to all these great presentations. I get super excited, and I think you all done a great job. I agree with Thomas and Markian. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, but please be early to the market and build prototypes that you try as quickly as possible. So be very good at failing very fast, and then you try again and again and again together with your customers, and you will end up with a great product. So I always say in this kind of situations that you should try to fall in love with a problem, not in your solution. So fall in love with a good big problem, and then you work intensively focus for a long time to solve the problem. And your solution to the problem will gradually be better and better, because your understanding of the problem will be better and better. But don't just have one great idea and cling to it, because the idea will change. Focus on the problem. Thank you.
Have one comments from our room. Iván Kатерняк from Berlin.
Yeah, so I know we joined a little later, but thanks a lot for the presentation. It was actually really interesting stuff there too. My comment would be try focus a little bit on the business model also, because I think there's great projects starting here, but in the presentation you should probably focus a little bit on more on the cost and the unit economics of stuff. And I know it's difficult to kind of understand this in this early stage, but already try to get a feeling very early if you can actually earn some money with the project, or if you have to change the path you're taking or the revenue model or whatever to actually be able to make money in the long run, because without it, it will be very hard to build a business. But great presentations, great projects. Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much. And probably, Mary, do you have some comments to my students? Mary?
Sure. Hello. Yes, thank you so much. I know I'm with the next group, so I didn't want to intrude on the space of your other judges and guests, but thank you. I think it's the others have made some good comments. I think for marketing, right, as Andreas kind of suggested about the investor product, it is a good idea to really highlight the advantages of these products coming out of Ukraine and Ukrainian technology, Ukrainian understanding of differences and difficulties in communication, in power and energy, and maybe again even looking at different kinds of uses of AI as it comes forward, and differences in the kinds of game.
This technology. Okay, we have. Thank you so much for all students for your presentation, and our jury member for their job during these 2 hours. And right now we are going for a short break for 5 minutes, and after that we should continue with our online presentation for our students. We will have new jury member who will be joining us to evaluate your project. Let's take this short time for break, and thank you all for your participation. It's great first moment of our Innovation Spring Forum. Thank you so much. We are going back in 4 p.m.
Hello, Igor, did you hear me earlier?
Що, коли-небудь будеш? Good afternoon, Sir Kranzel. Now we have a little break, so there is a silent, but after time we will return. Yeah.
Okay, at what point?
Sorry?
In how many minutes? How much time do we have?
I'm not totally sure, but
I think we will start soon.
yeah.
Just maybe 1-2 minutes.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Which team is next?
1 second, I'll say you. There should be 6 at the start.
Yeah.
Roman, do you hear me? Oh.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, we should start now our next session, and right now we have new jury members in our lectures. We have our partner, I can say, Eugene Renster, and we already passed about 10 teams. And now we are going to next team, and our jury member is Eugene, Mikola Toman, and Mary Space. I would like to remember you that we are going to have such score, up to 15 for business model, up to 15 for product prototype, and 10 points for validation, and 10 points for quality of presentation. Please collect this score, and after this forum put together for students, they need that. Okay, I thank you so much for joining us, and I pass this floor to our students, our moderator. Let's go ahead. Is there any question for me right now, Eugene, Mikola, and Mary?
I'm good.
It's okay. Let's go.
Okay, thank you very much. So I'd like to welcome the next team. This is Six at the Start to our honored quest. The participants of this team will surprise us with the newest ideas about the possibilities of mobile temporary housing, and just try to imagine for how many people could it even help. Please meet them.
So hi, my name is Sonia, and today I would like to tell you about our startup called EcoTent. So our main idea consists of 3 points such as convenience, comfort, and energy saving. Talking about convenience, will be a special tent that acts as a cover and the base of the house. This tent will be compact and can easily fit into a backpack. Comfort, and this tent will have a comfortable sleeping bag with a hidden function and a speaker which will be notify you about temperature and other things. And the last one, energy saving. So the tent will be equipped with a battery such as solar battery which allows you to charge devices and sleeping bag in any conditions.
Our audience is people who like to relax in nature and extreme sport enthusiastic and international humanitarian organization or businesses part in production tent fabric, solar panels, and batteries. So far, we are targeting stall owner companies.
And also our advertising partners can be travel agencies that will advertise our products, internet distributors, and YouTube channels that are focused on the topics of hiking. We plan to sell our products through online distributors such as Rosetka and physical distributors such as sporting goods and camping stores.
In this picture, you can see a model of our tent. In this picture, it is red, but we plan to offer a variety of colors for our tents. As you can see, the tents look just really stylish. It is assembled quite simply, although at first view it is hard to believe it in. The entrance of the tent is made with a mosquito net, but for heat storage and during the rain, you can cover it with a cloth that will be hidden in a pocket here under the cover. Also, the solar panel is planned in 2 variations, and they mounted in the battery itself or on the roof of the tent in a special section for it. The section is located here. We choose this site for the section because it will be the most illuminated during the day. And in the next picture, you can see the general view of this tent in nature, which looks very great to me, and I hope it looks very great to you.
We also want to present the results of our feedback. The interviewed men have the following opinion about our projects. They are all for comfort and safety. As for additional equipment, they would like it to be lightweight and easy to transport, have enough space for their belongings, and provide warmth in cold weather.
The female side of the responder said the following. They liked our idea to reduce the weight and increase the compactness of the tent. They also noted the good thermal insulation. Women like the fact that they will be able to use electrical appliances while traveling. They also note that thanks to the solar panel, they can spend the evening watching a film or reading a book in comfortable lighting.
Thank you for your attention. Do you have any questions to our team? We're ready to listen it.
I have a couple of questions, if I may. First, do you actually have physical devices, physical prototypes of those tents that you gave those people, or those were hypothetical comments?
No, we doesn't have physical prototype, but we planned this if we have financiation, yes.
Okay. What's the name of your startup, please? Your team?
Ecoton.
Igor, I don't see that name on the list.
The 6 at the start is the company, right? And Ecotent is the product. Is that correct?
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's here, yeah, it's here.
Okay, so it is 6 at the start. Yep. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Now it makes sense. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much too.
Yeah, I liked your mention of your ad partners being travel agencies. I think that's nice. And then of course, influencers on YouTube and other places. I had the same question as Eugene about because you had these validation comments, and I was hoping they had actually used your tent, because that's certainly something you want to do. When would you expect? Are you making some models already, or is this just an idea just now and you want to make models?
Okay, they just comment our idea. Yes, we want to make model, but also, as I say, we need any financiation because we are poor student. Yeah, and
this is true. We had a tent with our industrial design students this term, so I'll talk to Ihor and share some of that with him. Did you say you were planning on doing solar within the fabric then? Is that the idea for solar sensitivity? Are you using a chemical? Is that what you're thinking, or are you sewing with a particular material to create the panel? What is your thinking?
Sir, could you repeat your questions?
I think, did I understand that the one side of your tent was going to be a solar panel of kinds? And are you planning to build that or use fabric that would, I mean, today there is some new chemicals that can be used on glass. So what is your thinking about creating solar on a panel?
Yeah, actually, I think that use some fabric, it would be more better for our team and project, yes, because it would be more practical for it, yeah.
I think it's worth pursuing some of that. It's new, but yeah. Okay, thank you.
How much do you plan to charge for each of those tents? What is the wholesale price?
Okay, okay, for tent, the sale price is $715, yes. And
how much? How much?
$700.
I'm not quite sure I understood what you said. How much again?
$300.
How much?
$300.
Oh,
Oh, $300.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty expensive for a wholesale price, which means that in retail.
Actually,
okay, I'm sorry. We should
actually cost money.
Okay,
we should keep in our schedule. We have 3 minutes for presentation and 3 minutes for discussion.
Okay.
It is a problem for us because we have too many presentations, still more to hearing.
Sure.
Okay, so
let's go to next one. Thank you.
Thank you for questions.
Okay, so next theme, we will all love movies that give us unforgettable emotions, and our next theme, Pentagon, is directly related on this. Let's listen to them.
Hi, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so my name is Juliana, and today I want to tell you about our startup. we're going to make Ukrainian short films. What problems do you want to solve? People are starting to getting bored with typical Ukrainian TV series that are often deal with everyday life or romantic adventures, and it caused some stereotypes about Ukrainian cinematography. So we want to introduce some innovation in this area. So our task is to develop the concept of movies, because it is much more diverse than just only some historical or comedy films. On our opinion, we need to make ourselves known and promote young film fans. First and foremost, we decided to create our own product, and we've been successful. As for advertising, we are going to spread the information in Telegram channels where the same film fans gathers. And in addition, we are going to make a profit through monetization on YouTube and the royalty system. Since the goal of the course was to create the team, it was the first step on the way to work. The first meeting with the team was a discussion of a future story and offering creative ideas. Later, thanks to our joint work, our script became more and more detailed. After shooting began, and the film was uploaded to an online resource. During the work, we focused on well-thought plot, paying attention to details and visuals, and equally important was the quality and the fact that the viewers got a new emotional experience. Okay, so now I want to show our short film. Can you see it?
Yes.
Thirty seconds remain.
Okay, that's it. Maybe have some questions.
Who do you think would sponsor it?
This film, we was sponsored of that film. So to be honest, I don't think that at that moment we need to have sponsors, because it's not very expensive.
I think that our sponsor could be TikTok, because we promote a really short content which is suitable for TikTok, and people like short content nowadays, because it's easier for them to keep their attention in one place for 5 minutes or 10 minutes.
Okay, I think rather than ask about sponsor, thanks for that. That's fun with the films. I have two questions. I'll ask quick, and you don't have to answer both in the time. But one, I was wondering what percentage of films in Ukraine are historical and are comedy, so I have a better understanding of how the horror genre can be supported or make money. And then whether you use TikTok or YouTube or any other kind of channel, and you have to pay some portion of your money, how would you imagine monetizing your new Pentagon films? where would you make your money? Or how much would you anticipate? In other words, how many films would you need to make? How would this business look?
No, we would make like these films are very short. They are easy to make and very quickly. So you can make.
One minute. Hello, hi. I want to mention that this is our just start point, yeah, from what we just start to work, yeah. And at first time we are going to make our films by ourselves, yeah, and our money. And then if we can see, if we will see what people just think about it. And if people will really like it, because we wanna make films in the genres like horror films, yeah, which are not very. There are not many films this genre in our country. And next, we will try to communicate with maybe movies studios in our country, which are doing the same, but in our genres. And we are going to popularize these our films in just mass media, in television and.
Yeah.
That's good. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much, because we need to keep time. Do we have moderator? Roman, do we have moderator?
Yeah. I'm sorry for that.
Well, let's go and keep in moderating process.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay, so the mental and moral part of our health is quite fragile and can lead to a lot of problems, and this is especially true for students around the world. So that is why the status team comes to the rescue, knowing exactly how to keep things stable and prevent problems from arising. So let's listen to them.
We don't hear anything.
Okay, maybe the team is not ready, and we can change it with other one if they are not here.
Okay, so then the Little Dreamers will present their vision of improved pill containers that will significantly improve the lives of people with chronic diseases and more. So please.
Okay. Give me 1 second, please. I hope you see everything.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So, we are pleased to introduce you the Freestyle project. This is a new model of containers for storing pills. Despite the fact that there are plenty of similar containers on the market, the functionality of some of them is quite limited and may not meet all the needs of a person with, for example, chronic diseases. That's how we choose the direction in which we will work. The idea for the project originated from the fact that I once experienced epilepsy. It's not very comfortable process, and since then I have been dealing with the placement of pills all the time, which, to be honest, is sometimes annoying and a bit uncomfortable. After talking to a neurologist and reading different articles on the internet, we can conclude that the level of such diseases is only growing every year. This is a problem of our time. Firstly, we will tell you about the structure of our container. In order to get a pill, you just need to stretch the rubber band, and then your medicine will simply fall into your hand, which is a very handy system that we can realize. In addition, the container can be attached to a belt. You can see it on the image. which is done with the help of a special clip and relatively small size. This way, a person will always have the necessary medicines with them, regardless of the daily routine. You can also attach several containers, each of which contains 7 sections. The number of sections can always be selected at, for example, production line. Another advantage is the technical feeling of our product, namely the support of a special application. With the help of personalized container settings, usage will become several times more user-friendly. The app will give you a custom signal when you take a pillow and show you the amount of the pills available. And in the case of multiple containers, it will signal you which one contains the required medication. And of course, the idea of personalization is why we called it freestyle. The designs of other containers are quite similar. So why not to make a container that's not only useful, but also have a special visual that you can choose? That's how we came up with additional overlays that you can choose to your taste. The unique design can appeal to both a child and, for example, gentleman. Of course, we still have a long way to bring our startup to life. Cooperation with engineers, advertising the product on social media, help from programmers, and purchasing raw materials. But even at the stage of the idea and that small visualization, we already feel some support and interest in our project. So I hope it could help a lot of people in the world and make life a little bit easier.
Okay, was that the end?
I think we may have lost him.
I lost something, I think. Hello.
Yeah, looks like we lost him.
Eugene, how do we hear each other?
No, we are fine. We lost the presenters.
Oh, we lost the presenters.
Yeah.
I see everybody else, yes.
Everybody else is here.
Maybe just connection is not good because he's in university also.
Yeah, could be.
Okay. Well, we could leave messages. Is no one from the team then connected just now? If not, we can share our questions with them later.
Is he someone from Little Dreamers? No?
We could send the question, we could go to.
Yeah, we will send the questions later. So now I will introduce status team one more time. So as I said before, about mental and moral part of our health is quite fragile and can lead to a lot of problems. So status team comes to the rescue, knowing exactly how to keep things stable and prevent problems from arising. So just let's get them the floor.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are excited to present our startup supporting the mental and moral health of our students. So let's start. Students' mental and moral well-being is a growing concern in today's society. They face challenges such as academic pressure, social isolation, and the impact of social media. Providing support and guidance is crucial for their happiness and health. Our program focused on improving students' mental and moral health through a comprehensive approach. It includes counseling, mindfulness practice, and community engagement. through individual counseling, group therapy, mindfulness techniques, volunteering, mentorship, and team building activities. Students develop coping skill, boost self-esteem, and become more resilient.
Participating in the do you hear me?
Yes.
Participating in the program offers several benefits. Students experience improved mental and moral health, increased self-esteem, and better stress and anxiety management. They also establish social connections and develop leadership skills, leading to a more fulfilling life. What makes our program unique is its comprehensive approach. It addresses both mental and moral health, recognizing their interconnected tendencies. Personalized counseling, mindfulness-based stress reduction techniques, and community engagement activities cater to the specific needs of students' mental and moral well-being. In conclusion, our program stands out by providing comprehensive support and guidance, by taking a holistic approach and incorporating individual counseling and community engagement. We aim to equip students with the necessary tools for a joyful and meaningful life. Thank you for attention. Actually, your question indicates a certain need to improve some aspects and review the result that is available at the moment.
Okay.
Do you have any question?
Yeah, do you have, how will you sell this product? To whom? Who's buying it from you?
Sorry, Roman, do you hear? And what? And can you repeat your question? I didn't hear well.
Yes, you're creating a program. What kind of program is it? Going to schools or to therapists or to doctors or direct to a public? What is your business model?
I think our program will be suitable for students as for universities, schools. All will be development.
By the way, your slides have not been advancing. You're still sitting on the front page.
Yeah.
We have not seen your slides. I see that you have them, but you did not show them.
You didn't see slides. You
need to advance your slides. Yeah, you need to advance your
slides. Yeah, we saw only
slides.
the first slide. Yeah.
Yeah, we're still on the first slide.
Oh, sorry for that.
But would you sell the product to the university then? How will it reach the students?
How that program will reach the students?
Yeah, who is paying? Will you sell it to the university, or will the university use it through the teachers? You have a business model, so you have to make some money, or someone has to pay you to build this and keep it current, to keep it going. So it's, how will you make money?
I think our program, our startup will be financed by I want to slide, but I can't.
So it's not moving forward. There you, no, that's the end.
Can you change slide to market potential?
Look at that. Okay.
I can maybe I suggest it's your question. The market size for supporting the
Well, no, that doesn't answer the question.
Of students.
No, but it's will you sell it to the health department? Will it be Ukraine health system, or is it the university? Someone has to pay for this to be able to deliver it. You can't do it for free. Or you could, but that's very generous of you.
Understood you. Our program will be paid
We
by
have
subscription
30 seconds more. Sorry for interrupting.
It would be paid by whom?
I think our program will be by subscription, by amounts paid for every participant of our program. And it will be maybe $50 US by month, per month.
So students with mental health will pay $50 a month for a program to help them, you think?
It will be we will be students can write our program, write to our team, and our team can provide all therapy for students.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
just so you know, getting in even in the US to get a user to pay even $5 a month for things like that is a huge challenge. I cannot imagine 50.
I think it will be all in the development. Maybe it will be decreased by $55. We don't know, but it will be in the development.
Sorry, we have a lot of time on these questions. I think it's time to go to the next team, if you don't mind.
Thank you for attention.
Okay, so let's talk about Cobra-Tate and say about it a little bit. Many problems could be lying around your hometown, but you, for example, don't have too much time to solve them. So that's not a problem anymore. From today, we have a solution developed by the Cobra-Tate team, which we invite to the next presentation.
So hello, we are Cobra-Tate and we want to present our project. It's UrbanView, a revolutionary mobile application designed to empower citizens and foster collective action to make our city better.
How often have you noticed problems in your city, such as potholes, unsatisfactory waste management, and badly maintained public parks? I think that a lot of times a day. So when it goes about the first problem, city municipalities need to address infrastructure issues such as potholes and crumbling sidewalks to get them fixed. If we are talking about the second one, it is crucial for maintaining a clean and healthy city environment. However, it can be provided in a not proper way, so you can report this. As for the third, I guess you'll agree on the fact that access to well-maintained public parks is essential for residents' quality of life.
Our project addresses a broad problem in urban planning by helping cities become a cleaner and more convenient place to live. It solved the issue of poor environmental condition in the city and assists in creating comfortable living conditions while avoiding bureaucratic paperwork. The main objective of the project is to popularize respect for the environment and the city among the younger generation. Additionally, the project aims to encourage people to take a specific action rather than just observing and not getting involved in the state of their city. Furthermore, our application will offer a wide range of various tours and tourist attraction, potentially through a paid subscription in the future.
Our business model, value propositions. The app provides an easy way for citizens to report problems. The app saves time for city officials. The app engages citizens in making their city better. The app promotes small businesses, gives ratings and awards, and provides an additional source of revenue for the app. The Tourist Guide feature provides tourists with important information about the city. Revenue streams, subscription fees by charging the city municipality for using the app as a problem-solving tool, by charging local businesses, advertising the app, partnerships with tourism businesses and attractions.
So our key partners are city, municipality, and local business and vertices, and target audience at cities and tourists. Now we want to show our prototype. So it's mobile application.
50 seconds remaining.
First page of this application, it's a page with functionality to choose city or tourist. If you choose cities, you have to log in this program. The first page and the main page is a page with news. When you click on news, you can see detailed information. You can leave comment and like this. Also on page with reports, you can see all reports. You can see detailed information of these reports, and also you can add new reports. And on the page of attraction, it's page for tourists. You can choose routes and also see detailed information about these routes. So that's all. Thank you.
Eugene, you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. I really like your presentation. You did a pretty good job. What is your how do you plan to make money on this? And what are the incentives for those entities that you said that will be partnering with you to partner?
So yes, we will make money by subscription in programs, also with advertisement. And in this program, we want to advert local business, for example, some cafe or restaurants, and make money in this way.
Okay, so advertising on the what about municipalities?
Now I don't know with municipality. We prefer local business and subscribes.
Okay, great.
So when you say
go ahead.
Sorry, when you say subscriber, are you hoping that the business would subscribe on behalf of the tourists and the citizens, or maybe the municipality covers the citizenry and businesses cover citizens and tourists? I think that's kind of what Eugene is asking also. Is who is willing to pay for it. But I like the idea, by the way. I think it's very nice.
Thank you.
Do you have a actually physical prototype?
Physical, no, only design in Figma.
Figma, okay.
Okay, so not knowing the law doesn't make you immune from responsibility, does it? So then have all the necessary laws at your fingertips with the latest development of the Not Deceive team members. So let's take them to the floor.
That's going to be the team Not Deceived, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Not Deceive team, are you ready?
Well, maybe they have some problems, and if you want, we can move to the next team, which is Whitney. If Whitney is ready.
Yes, we can make presentation.
Okay, good.
Our project's name is Kvitne, and in our team, Anastasia Dzuk, and Markian Ligo. Before introducing our startup, I would like to ask you a few questions. When was the last time you bought flowers? How fast were you able to find the flowers? And the last but very important question, how much time did you spend on the whole process from the moment of realized that you need a bouquet to the moment you received your coveted bouquet? Just think how much time you spent on purchasing one bouquet of flowers. First, you understand that you need a bouquet, then you search Google Maps for the nearest flower shop, then you spend time on the road to this place, and when you arrive at the store, you can't always find exactly the flowers you need. And now we want to provide you with a quick and easy solution to this problem and introduce you to our startup.
So flower delivery app Kvitne, you will surely say that now almost every flower shop can deliver a bouquet on its own. However, our application has significant advantages over conventional delivery. For example, you need some specific or unusual flowers. Let's say you need peony or like white roses or a bouquet of ranunculus or a bouquet of cornflowers. But you didn't see them in the nearest flower shop, or you don't even have time to go to the shop. Here, our application will help you out.
It will be enough for you to leave a request with the name of the flowers, their quantity, color, if you have such wishes, and even the height of the stem. Usually this wish refers to roses. One more feature will be available. You can select the price range yourself. There are situations when you don't know exactly what bouquet you need. In this case, it will be enough for you to indicate the reason for which you need a bouquet and your budget.
You are probably already wondering how it will be possible to have such a diverse range of flowers. This is our main advantage. The usual store has a limited range. Each of them has its own pricing policy. Also, each of them has their own work schedule.
Imagine that you entered a huge shopping center that works around the clock, where there are representatives of all the florist shops in the city. You have the opportunity to walk through all the stores and choose the one that suits you. Our app will be that shopping center. However, it is very easy to get lost in the shopping center or simply forget where the store you liked is. So our managers will work with you.
They will be ready help for you 24/7. Our manager will find the bouquet you need in one of the trading points of the city and will need to clarify the price as well as the place and time of delivery.
In this way, you spend a
Could
minimum
you
of time.
go to the finish because the time is a little bit overload. I'm sorry.
So
Okay,
about the
in this
prototype.
way, you spend a minimum of time and
Кажи.
The target audience of our startup is people of any age and any gender, because flower delivery has always been and will be popular. Therefore, this startup idea is universal and affordable.
So that's all. Thanks for attention.
Are those services not existing in Ukraine at this point? Because they're very much in place in most countries that I've been to.
Like the application which specializes only on flowers doesn't exist in Ukraine, but like apps or like delivery any other product
exist.
No, I'm talking about specifically flowers.
No, doesn't exist.
Yeah, that would
Interesting.
have been my question also, because there is
Yeah.
global flower delivery and
Yeah.
global florist and many, but I like the way you describe your product, even if it already exists, your description of having a mall and getting a sense that there are multiple flower shops, either in Ukraine or I didn't understand how you would expand regionally to bring this aggregated group of florists together, but maybe you could work within Ukraine and to give the user a sense that he or she is able to go and is shopping in many shops based on, as you say, stem size or price range. So the questions you asked at the beginning of your presentation were ones that I could answer. Yes, I can order flowers very quickly for anyone I want, almost anywhere in the world, but I never like the price, and I don't know if the price is real or how much. I haven't ever checked myself the margins on those products. So I think what you have could be interesting, but I don't know your market well enough.
Okay, we understand you.
Good.
Okay, so we all love our pets and want them to always be around, but sometimes it happens that they could get lost because of curiosity, sometimes even forever. But in order to prevent this from ever happening again, the think tank team has come up with an original solution. So let's listen to them.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are the students of the Faculty of Applied Mathematics and Informatics. We just decided to try our hands of and creating a startup and hope you we can interest you. Why did we decide to make this product? As a child, I lost my dog, but luckily he was found thanks to good people who found him. And when we had to think about the idea, I remembered that case and suggested making unusual collars for animals, and our team agreed to this idea. They are tracking collars to track our pets and more. The vision of our team, we see our company in the development and production, the modern pet collars with a significant customer base and successful cooperation with well-known companies in the industry. Mission in order to improve the world for animals and their caretakers. Our aim is to ensure optimal comfort and safety for every individual animal. Yes, features and functionality of our product. The mobile application enables to real-time tracking, alert the pet owner whenever their pet enters to or exit the designers, not designers, designated and restricted area. Our distinguishable characteristic is flexibility of the usage and convenient form of self-service. So the next slide, prototype of collar and mobile application. Here you can see the visual of our mobile application. Here you can select a specific pet to obtain information about it and much more. Questions on the next slide, please. Questions that may arise. What will customer pay for? That's product quality first. Second is functionality capabilities. And third is feedback, reliable feedback. How will the number of customers grow? First is marketing campaign and promotion. Second, explanation of markets. Third, customer recommendations, and partnership and cooperation.
You have 30 seconds left.
Project plans. We plan to product range explanation, partnership with specialists, and international market extension. Let's skip first. So we have the final slide, please. Finally, we want to emphasize that this product has significant room for growth. Our plans include expanding the range of supported animals, applications, and mobile devices within the app, and much more. That's all. Have you any questions?
Yes, for your technology, are you talking about GPS-enabled color?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not just a chip that can be scanned; it's a actively transmitting GPS.
So yes, it could be tracking GPS, or actually we don't think about this so deep, but I think it would be maybe GPS tracker.
Do you have something that your product is doing better than some of the trackers that exist already?
Actually, can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah, it's sort of a question about what your competition, what you can do better than other products like this.
No, for example, we plan as this colors can analyze the information, and we plan to get AI into these colors.
Okay, that sounds interesting. Do you have this sort of in mind? Does it sound like a good opportunity then to, you would collect the information in different ways then that you get from all different pets?
No, we just in the mind, we don't get any more.
Okay, how much do you think you would charge for this? Do you know?
Charge, you mean
how much would it cost? Yeah.
For 1 second. It for one cola or
yeah, what does it cost to make maybe, and what will you charge? How much would you, how much profit can you get on this?
Actually, I think is near 20,000, and for cola, for example, for one, it's relatively $300 to $500 maybe.
What about the subscription to continue running it?
Subscription for what? Please repeat.
Subscription for monitoring.
Monitoring. Actually,
it's a good idea.
I think yes. We think about it. So subscription to improve, no, not improve, to involve inscription, subscription to this product. Yes, we plan this.
Sorry for interrupting. We have a little overtime, so it's better to go to another team.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
Okay, well, imagine that at any moment you can measure the distance to an object using only a beam of concentrated light, which is exactly what the following participants can offer. So please meet our next team, Full Stage.
Hello. Yes. Hello, we are Team Pulstage and our project is laser pointer. Our idea is create the simple and universal measuring device for different tasks. The main feature of laser pointer is a big operate functionality for different species of measuring and the measuring metamorphose in your application. The project will be used in everyday life or or mission work in professional building needed. We have a model of our project. Yes, and next.
Good afternoon. I would like to introduce our business model. Among the main one we have here our advantage sales channels and for whom our product is interested. And let's start with the first one. Is it key activities and and cheap rules and backpacking and key proposition is cheap, who is easy to use, and we can just take it's one of the back page. And next to us is reviews teams. You can see him, and this is selling online services and specialized store. And key partners. Key partners is AliExpress and also and the end is customer segments, online store, marketplace, shops, and others. The targets advanced builders and people who are interested in our repair skills.
30 seconds remaining.
The prototype was created based on microcontroller Arduino Nano by using the modules Bluetooth, ultrasonic, sonar, and encoder. We can see the electrical circuit of prototype. The prototype have two measuring variant by definition from ultrasonic waves and from odometer. The data from the sensors sent by Bluetooth to your phone. For phones, we created app where we can choose the measuring method and connect the pointer and see the measured distance. In future, it can be added more functionality to our app, and we have some ideas come up with to add more operate functions. Here we can show a video of working out our prototype.
And the last is validation, feedback about the features that are in our laser pointer.
Sorry, you have done overtime for 1 minute, so please go to finish if possible.
Yeah. Relatively cheap price compared to other similar device. People most like the large functionality in the form and of an odometer for calculating souvenir, distant, and the ultrasonic total in will also be possible to end this functionality in the future. That's all.
What's the advantage compared to existing devices? Laser distance measurements are available. Devices that do that are available, for consumer use, have been available for many years. You can, buy them off the shelf.
Our idea is create the pointer with more functions, and it will be more cheaper than the analogs.
What functions does it need to have other than measure the distances, and what will be the cost that you expected?
In our prototype, we showed the new thing. It's odometer, like it created to measure the unlinear distance. And the cost we expect, it's like for start we can start from the 50,000 hryvnias.
50,000 hryvnias. What is it in what's the exchange rate now?
It's like, I think 1,000 and little bit more than $1,000.
You can buy a device like that on the market, just going to a store for less than $100. Fully.
Some for 20. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm talking about professional, grade. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, and I would say that's your biggest challenge. I think because there are so many, it means that people keep looking for them. That's the good news. It's good, I think, to continue to innovate and find new devices like this. Now it's even possible to do a laser app downloaded onto the Android itself, and for measurement tools. So I think to put more in the pocket of builders and construction people that they can use, I think is good. But to get the right price and the right capacity for how the tool will become important. But I think there's nothing wrong. It's good to make a product like this, but to compete well.
Okay, so I'm so sorry. We will keep moving to another team. And I will introduce Never Enough. Security, reliability, and optimal costs are the things that no business can do without. And this is what a special platform from Never Enough can offer us. So let's get them the floor, please.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello. My name is Karina, and I'm introducing to you our project, Promise. It's a simple B2B marketplace which consists of industrial components, and our main idea is to make purchase easier and more safe for our clients. Our problem is that many small and medium-sized business face a significant challenge when it comes to accessing a comfortable and conducive space within the B2B marketplace. The solution is Promise offers a wide selection of products and services on B2B marketplace, convenient searching and comparison of products, fast and reliable delivery of equipment, and modern encryption of and data protection technologies to assume maximum user safety. Additionally, we provide 24/7 customer support and detailed guide to help users understand our platform features. We have assembled teams of like-minded people who perfectly complement each other. Our team consists of content creator Danilo, social media manager Karina, web developer Daniil, online sales a representative Dmitro, and digital marketer Anastasia. Our team's advantage is that we have access to a pool of talented and experienced professionals, and that we have an unfair advantage over our competitors. We have a deep understanding of a particular industry and technology that have an unfair advantages over other. And we have a strong network of partners, investors, and customers. Our B2B marketplace can utilize a crowdfunding system for financing and development and creation of new products. This model will allow us to create products that our users truly want to involve them in the development of new products. We have achieved several milestones that we are proud of, such as established a strong founding team with diverse skills and experience in online business, marketing, and technology, conducted market research to identify customer pain points and opportunities in the online marketplace, built a prototype of our online platform, which we have tested with a small group of beta users to gather feedback and improve the user's experience. Our immediate goals are to complete the development of our online platform and launch it to the public, expand our user base and increase engagement with our platform, build strategic partnership with other companies, and hire additional talent to help us scale our business and continue to innovate and improve our platform. And you can contact us by this contacts, and thank you.
I have a question. I don't know what you do. Can you explain what your company is?
Our company is made for how to say, to the businessmen we are creating the special place for them to sell their products, to buy some only for industrial business.
So it's a B2B marketplace.
Yeah.
So you have, it's e-commerce, B2B. Is it in a specific industry then?
To industrial equipment.
For industrial equipment. Okay, that explains the one picture.
Yeah.
And what's your business model? How are you going to make money? Are you taking a cut from every sale? Is it subscription based? What is, how do you make money?
I think the best way to make money is to cut from sales, some percent from the sale. Yeah, I think it's the best way.
You said you had it already and you've had response. You didn't show a prototype. Do you have a prototype?
Yeah, we have some screenshots. Yeah, it's visible. This is no, we have prototyped the site. Yeah, here it is. Like
so this is your prototype then. Okay.
Yeah, some screenshots from.
Okay.
I have a question, please.
Yep.
As far as you say you have a prototype, did you have any type of the validation?
We did some interviews with our potential clients. He is working in agricultural business, and he told us the problems that he deals with.
It's very good. So I guess because I'm working exactly in B2B, and I guess a key for you is to better understand what is a pain of your future customers to address exactly your solution. Because B2B is nothing new. It's quite competitive market.
That's why we choose industrial equipment. It's some way free space for us.
Okay, so we need going to another team.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so the Future Founders team also decided to take on a project of impressive score, working on the development of a very interesting platform with a ranking system opportunity. So let's listen.
Нас видно чи ні? Oh, okay. So, hello everyone. We are the Future Founders team, and we are very glad to be here today and excited to introduce you our project called Bonus Bridge. Today, we are going to share the idea behind our project, the business model, the prototype, and the future that awaits for us, and Bonus Bridge. So, the main idea of the project is to build a new platform for that will allow customers and companies to communicate better with each other, and it aims to create a mutually beneficial relationship between them.
The business model of the Bonus Bridge project is based on several keys. So first one is advertising services. So we plan to offer some companies opportunities to advertise on our platform, and it's like additional revenue sources to our project. Next one is partnership agreements. So we establish some partnerships with various companies that will provide additional services to our project. Third one is premium packages for companies. So, for example, if some companies if we introduce to some companies paid premium packages, they will have some enhanced functionality on the platform. For example, like analytics tools, higher level of support, and priority placement in search results of our customers. Fourth is additional paid services. This sounds like the same to the third one, but actually this is an extended functionality of the whole platform at all. 5 is affiliate marketing. So we will establish some programs with our customers, with some companies that are interested in collaborating with us. It will improve, make us very low cost advertisement and bring us more customers to our platform. 6th one is data collection and sales. So during the use of our platform, we can gather anonymized data of our customers, and after that we can build some feedback about platform from our users, some analytics to us to understand what we need to improve on the platform.
Here we have our prototype. The prototype for our project will include the main functional capabilities of the platform to demonstrate its operation and gather feedback from users. The main
20
components
seconds remaining.
will include homepage, registration and profile creation, adding reviews, ratings and reviews, comments and replies. On homepage, we will have the registration and login, and of course there will be some general information. Registration and profile creation will include some customizing settings. For adding reviews, there will be some options to describe customers' experience, to rate the quality of products and provide some recommendations. Ratings and review will include some rating system. And comments and replies will be able to, the users will be able to comment on reviews and interact with each others.
How are you going to monetize it? What is your business model here?
At this stage of the presentation, we will talk about the financial part of our project and briefly go through the cost of launching the project, payroll to employee, and the operation of the startup. The slide displays the four main branches of employees as follows: project manager, development and technical support, marketing and promotion, customer support. Now briefly about salary and the required number of people for the project function. Project manager need project manager 1 person. Development and technical support need software developer 2 person. Design 1 person. Technical support 1 person. Marketing
Please,
and
if it's
promotion.
possible, try to finish. It's short time. a little bit.
Marketing and marketing
So,
and promotion need.
Can I take one? We can skip the slide and finish of the future of our project, and we can hear the answer of the question. Can Bogdan, can you skip the slide? No, about the future. Yeah. So future of our project, the Bonus Bridge project has significant potential for development and improvement. Initially, the platform can functional as a review collection and a company rating system, but in the future, additional features can be added, such as ability to make purchases directly on the platform or additional services that will be beneficial for users and companies. We also plan to explain the project geography, allowing us to attract more customers and companies. In the future, we intend to platform into a holding company that not only services as an intermediary between companies and buyers, but also provides additional services and products related to business and the financial sector. Our team is actively working on developing new innovative solutions and technologies that will help us gain leading position in the market. We are confident that our project had great potential. We can become successful not only on the national level, but also in the international stage. Thanks for your attention.
Did you get your question answered, Thomas?
And it was actually Eugene who was asking question, and no, I did not get it answered.
Maybe I can ask as well. I like the idea. I mean, it's always good to have service and software as a software, and it looks like you maybe want to fill gaps in the business to business, but you describe this as a service for companies and customers. It sounds like it's an e-commerce platform, perhaps like a Shopify or many others. What are you wanting to really offer that you think companies want the most?
So the idea of that project is that we offer our customers, our users, that they will go to our platform, and if they want to find something, because like something by connected by category, and for example restaurants, for example, some maybe sport complex, other any stuff that they want to go and check, they can go to our platform and check independent response rating of each of that companies, because it's totally built by customers. And our customers can the offer, so what they can pay for is if they want to get their company in search results on the first stage, they need to pay. And as much they pay, for example, like some cost per one user's click on their profile, then they can set the rate and it will go there on top of our platform. So they will have better, so they will have more customers on their business.
Okay.
Time is almost over.
Okay, I would like to just check with our junior member. I remember we should finish soon, yeah? Eugene, you have some other tasks.
Yeah, I can probably stay 10 extra minutes, so I'll try to, get everybody finished if we can.
Okay.
Okay, we have 4 more teams. So, okay. Sometimes there come times when we need help as soon as possible, and sometimes such help is quite difficult to find. But with the development of CAP team is about to change that at all. So please meet them.
Do you see our presentation?
Yeah, we see and hear everything good.
Okay. Hi everyone. Our team has an idea to create a site with charity services. In today's world, many people are looking for ways to give back to their communities and help those in need. One way to do this is through charitable organizations. However, it can be challenging to find the right charity to support and to navigate the donation process. Therefore, our team has come up with the idea of creating a charity services website that will make it easier for people to find support and donate charitable organizations. The main aim of this project is to create a platform that will bridge the gap between charitable organizations and the general public, making it easier for people to find and support credible charities. Our key partners is charitable organizations and organizations that provide financial assistance, resources, and support. As for revenue sources, website advertising, it's about 35%. Charitable organization donations, it's 20%. User donations, it's about 20% also. And partnership with organizations that provide financial assistance, sources, and support, it's 25%. Our charity services website will have several features. First, charitable organizations database. We will have a database of different charitable organizations that users can browse through. The organizations will be sorted by category, location, and cause. The next one is donation platform. Our website will have a donation platform that will allow users to donate. The process will be straightforward and secure, making it easy for users to support their chosen charity. And the last one is volunteer opportunities. We will also provide information on volunteer opportunities with different charities. Users can sign up to volunteer their time and skills to support their chosen charity.
Maria, you have 30 more seconds.
In conclusion, this project is aimed at making it easier for people to find and support credible charitable organizations, while also providing a platform for charitable organizations to showcase their work and connect with potential donors. We believe that this project will contribute immensely to the growth and success of the charitable sector. And that's all. Thank you for attention.
Thank you.
A great idea. I really like the idea.
Mm-hmm. Are you
Meanwhile,
planning
do
on
you have any
focusing?
prototype?
Yeah, have you a prototype?
Yes, we have.
Did you do any trial? Did you try?
Our client base will grow primarily due to advertising, as well as the presence of people who want to help those in need. Also, subscription to the publication of the necessary information was paid.
Is it focused mostly on Ukraine just now?
Can you repeat, please?
Yeah, is the site, is your audience focused mostly on organizations in Ukraine?
At the moment, yes, but maybe in the future.
Yeah, because I think you had some nice, I liked your themes that you covered. There is a very large site called Global Giving, which is like this, but I think they have a different focus maybe from yours. So you should look at Global Giving and see what you think.
Okay, if it's everything and you don't have any questions, let's go to another team, if you don't mind. Okay, so NFT is something that is probably on everyone's lips right now. So why not really use it for development of certain institutions, for example? Find out more from the Cash Hunters team. Meet them.
Hello, everyone. We are a group Cash Hunters, and welcome to the presentation on our project. We want to tell you about our project, collection of NFT marks for Lviv National University of Ivana Franka. In a rapidly evolving world, it is crucial to preserve the memory of our university and showcase its historical monuments in a modern way. Our team has taken the initiative to create a collection of NFT based on the cost of arms of the faculties. Next slide, please. About the audience. The purpose of our project is to create a digital reminder of the university that not only brings pleasure but also generates financial benefits for the institution. By engaging students through events and parties dedicated to the creation of this collection, we aim to unite the university community and raise awareness about the project. Next, please.
The solution, our project utilizes NFT technology to create unique digital
assets representing the goals of arms of the university's faculties. These NFTs serve as a means to preserve and promote the heritage of our institution in a modern, decentralized format. Through this solution, we contribute to the digitization of historical artifacts.
Create a digital reminder of the university that brings pleasure and financial benefit. Our project focuses on developing NFTs based on the faculty's goals of the arms, preserving the university heritage in a modern format. By supporting our project, you contribute to the university growth and development, and in the future, not only Івана Франка Lviv National University, but also another. Our project not only focus on creating a collection on NFTs, but also aims unite stands engineering events and parties destined to the creating of this unique collection. We believe in the power of community and collaboration. By organizing the events, we provide a platform for students to come together, share the ideas and activity, participate in the creation process of the NFT collection. This event will be filled with creativity, inspiration, and sense of camaraderie, fostering a strong bond among the university community. Looking ahead, our vision extends beyond our university. We aspire to establish an NFT guarantees.
Sorry, could you go to the finish, please? It's over time.
Will our educationally institutes, helping them preserve this heritage and generate sustainable revenue streams. Those NFT creation by sharing of knowledge and experience with aim to inspire university worldwide to embrace the digital revolution and secure processes future.
Concept in business. Other NFTs offer exciting concepts for business and individuals alike. Here are some of the key ideas behind our project. Electronic tickets and events. Our NFTs provide access to exclusive parties, concerts, festivals, and various forms of entertainment. By purchasing our NFT, you unlock the opportunity to attend these highly sought after events. Exclusive access and privileges. Holders of our NFT cards enjoy special privileges and access to exclusive events, materials, or services. Imagine having K cards that grant entry to private events, closes lectures, or one-on-one consultations with renowned experts. Virtual tourist attraction. Through our NFTs, we create virtual tours, excursions, and unique experiences like sports, trips to the mountains, or thrilling kayaking adventures. Users can
Sorry, there is 5 minutes, so please finish.
Users can collect NFT cards that grant them access to these exciting events, opening up a whole new world of virtual exploration. Join us in embracing the future of entertainment and experiences through our innovative NFT concept. Gain access to exclusive events, enjoy special privileges. NFT creation and future earnings. Our collection will consist of 19 faculties, with each faculty having its own NFT edition comprising 20 copies. The initial price per unit will be $5. Up subsequent listing occur, the edition size will increase by 50 units per faculty, and the price will rise by $10. Those who purchase these NFTs will also have the option to sell them and set the price according to their preferences. When our NFTs are sold by users, 20% of the proceeds will go to the NFT authors, which are us. Okay, that's all.
Thank you.
It's a fun idea. I like the idea.
May I have a question?
Yes, any questions?
Yeah, for this type of the business, usually the variable cost is quite low, but the direct cost should be quite high. Did you do some evaluation of your break-even point when you will start to make money? Because you have a price, you have an idea at what price you will sell your product?
Yeah, start price $5 and next listing up with $10.
Okay, what is your margin then, roughly? I do not need the precise information.
We have 18 faculties, and one faculty have 20 NFT first, and the next listing have 15. So.
Okay, okay.
And
But
then
think about that. How do you make money? How do you make money? Because you will need to generate some cash for a profit, because it's a business. So business is a profit all about. You have to cover your expenses.
I think you have the mic off.
When someone sells our NFT, we will earn 20% with this operation.
Okay, I'm so sorry, but we go to next team.
And I apologize. I have to run. You know, I already stayed,
Sure,
you know, more
sure,
than
of course.
I was planning to. But great presentations. Really enjoyed it. Igor, I'm gonna send you my scoring in a second. Thank you.
Thanks for your present here. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you for being here.
Mhm.
We are very happy to see you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And I will present Idea Hive team with their idea about sport. So sport is an important part of any person's life as it keeps us strong and healthy. So why not improve our sports experience with the ideas of the Idea Hive team? So let's listen to them. Is anyone here from Idea Hive team?
Yeah, probably we missed them. Who is next?
No, we here, we just have some trouble with sharing our screen.
Okay. Okay, so maybe you will fix your problems with your screen sharing. And
Yeah, we
just
have
for now,
another team, bodybuilders, body pack.
Yeah.
So they could presentate their idea.
yeah,
if
we
they
would
are
like to
ready.
introduce the team called Bodybuilders, and consists of Max, Andrew, Nazar, and Christine, and their startup project, BodyPack. They are young institutions who have put their creativity, time, and soul into creating a backpack that will become a companion in the everyday life of people of their generation. So let's take the floor, please.
Well, okay, maybe participants need a little bit of time because they prepare. Okay.
Here.
Fine, it's good. Look.
Yeah, I'll share a screen. Let me do it. So, greetings. Today we would like to introduce you to our startup, which we have named Bedipack. But first of all, we would like to explain how we came up with the idea to start such a project. We are students studying math, programming, and design at Ivana Franka University, and we have to use a backpack almost every day. And I tell you a secret: we didn't like all of our backpacks. They were lacking in design, functionality, style, ergonomics, and a bit of personality. Faceless gray backpacks were designed to carry notebooks, documents, and pens, but not our devices. We created a team and decided to add something that was missing from our backpacks and added it to the concept of our future product. And now we want to show you how we want to refresh backpack by our solution. What problem are we solving? The current backpack market fails to address the needs of young individuals seeking a combination of style, security, and tech integration. Let's explore the problems are we solving. First of all, it's limited variety and customization. When it comes to backpacks, young people value self-expression and the ability to showcase their unique personality. Security and theft concerns, it's the next one. Point, carrying valuable items like laptops, tablets, and personal belongings can be risky with traditional backpacks. Then the third one point is key point is in today's world, people really heavily on their devices and need backpacks that seamlessly integrate technology features. Traditional backpacks fall short in this aspect, lacking essential features like GPS tracking, power banks, display, and LED lighting.
What is our solution? Customizable modular system. Our backpack features a unique customizable modular system based on hook and loop fasteners, allowing users to personalize and charge their backpack's appearance effortlessly. The ability to change the look front side of the backpack in one easy move using a modular system based on vector and westerns. GPS tracking and security. Users can easily track their backpacks location through a connection mobile app and to receive alerts if it moves beyond a specified range.
You have 30 seconds left.
What?
You have 30 seconds left to the end of your presentation. Time limit.
Okay. We solved the security problem with the GPS tracker that will notice you on your phone about the location of your body pack and also hide the zips for use when you need to use the backpack. So the third style customization, the user will always be able to change the pattern on the top covers, the number of bags as occurrence using vector
Westerns. Different styles of body packs that we will produce will be a great addition to your new friend. And don't forget about the ability to change the style and the color of the backing. Integrated power bank. Our producing includes an integrated power bank, and synchronous that users' devices, and always charged and ready to use. In order for all smart functions to work autonomously, we will supply a power bank. And yes, of course, we made a USB connector so that you can charge your phones or other devices. Bright up your backpack. We also added glowing LED strips featured both inside and outside. Our LED strips is more than just a cool accessory. It's a strength of your individuality and where you go. The LED strips and side body pack.
So keep going, please.
Okay, the service applicates proposed by program low light illumination to easily locate items in pockets, express your creativity and personal style by customizing the light strips with various colors and lights patterns, and visibly and safely. The glowing light strips provide enhanced visibly, especially during low light conditions, ensuring you can be seen by others when you are on the move.
So our new wearable product is designed to showcase the essential future of body pack in a simplified yet highly functional way. The scheme highlights the key components of our MVP, including ring holders, convenient attachment for holding case, water bottles, and hand phones or other small items. Pockets, multiple storage compartments for organizing and carrying personal belongings, speaker, built-in speaker for audio backpack or hands-free calling and to start an alarm after stealing. Power bank, integrate power bank to keep your device charged on the go. GPS tracker, tracking system to locate your backpack in case of loss or theft. Hiding pocket, secure hiding pocket for storing valuable items. And LED strip, eliminating a LED strip for enhanced visibility and style. By focusing on this core feature, our MVP delivers a functional and user-friendly backpack that meets the immediate needs of our customers. BodyPack offers a diverse range of backpacks designed to cater of different styles and preference, allowing users to find the perfect match for their individuality. You can choose various design patterns and colors just by changing covers on the top to put your favorite print or color pattern, ensuring that there is a body pack for everyone. With customizable modular system, user can add or remove accessories such as pouches or straps to create their design and configuration. This flexibility allows for personalized organization and adapts to changing needs.
Let's go to questions and answer. Let's go to question and answer. Nicole, do you have questions to these teams?
Yes, please. May you remind the name of the team?
Bodybuilders, yes.
But I do not have in the list. So you are number 25 then.
Yeah, I see that.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Please add them to the list, yeah, because they
Yeah.
just today.
We did it, yeah. So Buddy Pack, it's a beautiful slides. You didn't get to show us all of them, but
Unfortunately, yes.
talk a little bit about validation and what your cost will be and what your price you hope will be. In other words, how will you make money on this?
We will put our product on to local distributors and share and put them on the sale in websites, for example, Rosetka or Bershka, any of local stores that we can find in Lviv. Our starting price is $300, and it will depend on what user wants. We will also want to sell accessories for that backpack, such as straps or additional pouches for traveling. So it will. So for the very beginning, we have to gather around something between 200 or 300, $2,000 or $3,000.
And how much?
Okay, nice presentation. We should finish our forum because we still over time, especially because we had 3 minutes for presentation and 3 minutes for discussion. Now we are past. Mary, can you give us some reflection of event today? And Mykola probably something say to our students how they should improve their presentation or something like that.
Do you want us to comment after the last, or do you not have one more, 2 more?
No, it's just last one. Is correct?
The last but not least.
We have like
There was, another one presentation, the last.
Oh, another one.
Yeah.
Why do not manage reglement? 3 minutes and
because we have trouble with sharing our screen, we can't like show our presentation, but we can like do our speech.
Yes, do the speech.
Maybe just send presentation to chat and people will see it.
We are missing the team 23.
So our team is building a health and fitness mobile app that helps users track their progress in training and living a healthy lifestyle. With the development of technology and the growing interest in a healthy lifestyle, our application can meet the needs of users for a convenient and effective way to monitor their health. Our approach, we are also adding a feature to share data with friends, which can support users in achieving their goals. So our app offers the following benefits, such as convenient tracking of health and fitness indicators in one place, the ability to set goals and training plans that helps users achieve their goals, the functions of sharing data with friends, which provides users with support and motivation to achieve their goals, and ability of supporting materials and advice from professional trainers and nutritionists. There are also competitions. There are many fitness and health-related mobile apps on the market, such as MyFitnessPal, Fitbit, Nike Training Club, and others. But our app is different from the competition in that we offer an integrated platform for improving health and fitness with the ability to set goals and share data with friends. In addition, we pay attention to a comfortable and simple design of the application interface, which allows users to easily obtain all functions and provide quick access to their data. So our app stands out from the competition with its user-friendly and simple interface and integrated platform for improving health and fitness.
Good.
Okay.
And what's the name of this team? Team number?
Sorry, there's more information. No, my teammate. Sorry, can we continue? There are also, we considered like too many sources of income. Like we offer user a free version of the app with limited functionality that will give them access to advanced features and functionality. But the main earnings will come from advertisements and user donation. The platform will offer traditional benefits such as personalized training, personalized nutrition recommendation to access to inclusion exercise.
and training programs. Our prototype and customer validation is developing a basic mobile app prototype with basic features that may include tracking, workouts, calorities, activities, progress chart, and the ability to create personalized training plans, and so on. Customer validation is we survey and communicate with potential users to find their needs, expectation, and reaction to our app idea. After collecting this information, we can determine how active your idea is to future customers and whether it is worth continuing development. Also, minimum valuable product is we develop a product that contains the main feature identified in custom validation. This will be a minimally functional product that can be released to markets to get real feedback and user acceptance. Also, beta testing is like invite users to test your product. We will provide them with the opportunity to monitor the training, physical activity, and other health indicators. And that's all.
Thank you.
Good.
Have you done a product yet? Have
Okay,
you tested it?
Unfortunately, no, but maybe we will try later.
Do you use a product yourself that you like or don't like?
Well, we all have like product in iPhones like that called Health. I like that app, but it's not like it's not what I wanted to be. It's like I want more some trainings from some trainers, maybe nutritionist.
Okay. And how much do you pay for the app you have now? The one you're using?
Well, some apps they like have monthly subscriptions for about like from $5 to $10 for a month.
Mm-hmm. Are you paying a subscription for yours?
Right now, no. Right now I'm not using anyone.
Okay, okay. I'm curious. It's good to ask even among you if you pay for them. I don't like to pay for it, but you have to find out what someone really would like to pay for. And like you say, if it's some good training, maybe, but there's so much training now that you can get online for free. It's hard to know how to make money on this. But yeah. Anybody else have some questions? Thomas, I know you must have questions.
If no one don't have questions, then I will just introduce the last one team that we thought that will be offline, but situation changed. So I will introduce Eric. Eric is a clothing brand that aims to promote upcycling and raise awareness about present societal issues in Ukraine and around the world. The brand creates custom items from old clothes with designs that tackle socially important topics. So let's listen then, and that's it.
Yes. A percentage of the profit generated by ethic goes towards solving mentioned problems. With our unique approach to fashion, we seek to encourage people to think more deeply about the impact of their choices. By choosing to wear ethics clothing, customers can express their support for environmental sustainability and social justice, while also enjoying high-quality, one-of-a-kind pieces. This is our business model, but we will talk about the most important things in our opinion, like value propositions. It's eco-friendly and sustainable clothing, affordable and accessible pricing, unique and trendy designs, and transparency about the supply chain and manufacturing process. Customer segments: individuals interested in sustainable fashion and conscious consumerism, environmental activists and advocates, eco-conscious millennials and Gen Zs. And revenue streams: sales revenue from the online and physical retail stores, revenue from collaborations and partnerships with other sustainable fashion brands and organizations, and revenue from customer orders for companies and organizations looking for sustainable and eco-friendly uniforms or merchandise. Here are our prototypes. A percentage of the profit generated by ethic goes toward ecological problems, LGBT community support, support for homeless, support for animal shelters, and from other closer support to solve any other social problems. We believe in transparency and traceability throughout our supply chain. This way we can guarantee that our products are produced under fair and sustainable conditions. Our manufacturing process will prioritize sustainability by minimizing waste and reducing energy consumption by using recycled materials. A significant portion of our profits is dedicated to solving societal issues in Ukraine and around the world. We will work closely with reputable non-profit organizations to ensure that the funds are utilized effectively and transparently. We value the opinions and feedback of our customers. By actively engaging with our clients, we ensure that our products and initiatives align with their values and expectations. And about long-term commitment, we will continuously explore new opportunities and partnerships to expand our reach and maximize our impact. At our core, we are driven by the belief that fashion can be a powerful catalyst for positive change. Our brand of recycled clothes is not just about creating stylish and sustainable fashion. It's about addressing critical social problems. We envision a future where our startup becomes a leading force in the fashion industry, setting new standards for eco-friendly and social responsibility. Together, we strive to create a world where fashion not only looks good, but also does good, leaving a lasting impact on our planet and lives of those in need. That's all. We are ready for questions.
Yeah, have you created some jackets? You have prototypes, but those were pictures of other people's work. So what kind of prototype do you have for your clothing?
Like this t-shirt with this design.
Okay, so that one is yours, yeah, because I didn't see. I saw you had an Anatol Knotek jacket up there, which I have seen before.
It's the t-shirt.
Yeah, well, the other one's on your picture. So that one is your t-shirt?
Yes, on the presentations, it's like some of our ideas and like this LGBT community support, and this one shirt, it's like
yeah, the
from
LGBT,
internet, but yes,
yeah. Yeah.
Can you repeat, please?
Yeah, no, I was just concerned because if it was mixed, it's good to give credit to the other designers too. The LGBT is Anatol Knotek out of Austria. I really like his stuff, so that's why I asked.
This is just example from the internet because we in that time we can't like create something with this.
Sure, yeah. It's good in the presentation to say where it's from. Yeah, where it's from. And these are designers who have done this work. So yeah. So I like sustainable clothing. So it's good to see this. Yeah, I think for time, I think it's time to go on, but I give feedback to everyone in writing. So yeah.
Okay. Thank you everybody for presentation. But in any case, I would like to invite Mikola and Mary say some shortly your impression for event, from presentation, from students. How do you feel right now? Tired, of course, but
For 4 hours, yeah, but it's really interesting. I love Igor. Thank you for the invitation, of course, and thank you to all the students who presented. It's difficult to do elevator pitches in 3 to 4 minutes, and it's frustrating. And I can imagine that in the minds of every team, they have so much that they feel for the company that they want. And even if it's very difficult to give a short presentation, what you learn, I hope, is that to choose the right words and the right thing from all of the information in your head of what you would like to say. That's the hardest part about business, but it's so important to say exactly what an idea is, what the product is, what it's going to cost, and move to the value proposition, because the value proposition really is what what are you saying that would make me say, I want to buy it now? And when you create prototypes and minimum viable products, it is good. Just to use the last example, you want to use examples from others sometimes, either to show competition or in this case to show similar products, but always, of course, give credit. In a competitive analysis, you want to say who the companies are and what they do better or what they do worse. And the same thing if you drop information from the internet, to always give credit to the people and to the creators. So I would say, as you build your own business, don't be afraid of the competition. Just show what it is that inspires you and how you want to do it better. And
Okay,
that's good, yeah.
thank you so much. Mikola, do you have something to say?
Actually, yes. So thank you very much for the invite. It was quite interesting and a good experience to have. So yes, very difficult to tell everything we wanted to tell very shortly, but still it's a good experience for all the people here to understand that it's a life. So sometimes we have no time to express everything what they want to deliver. But the key here, I guess, we need to talk more about the customer need. I guess we have to be more focused on the customers who will pay money for these products or the offered solution. So because sometimes we are very much focused on our idea, we wanted to express our beautiful idea. So when almost all dedicated time are spent to describe our beautiful idea, which is still okay, but then we have no time to describe what actually we are selling, what is our product, what is a need addressed to be sold, etc. So this is my short notice on here, but all others just great.
Okay, thank you so much. Sell, sell, sell is main point for that now. Okay, I appreciate our teams because it's really big job they did during such short time. The especially this course only for number of lecture and not really like the main, but I appreciate all students and this is a good job, and especially appreciate to my colleagues Mikola and Mary and somebody, Eugene, Thomas, all who is with us all this time. Thank you so much. I hope we did some good job for our country.
Oh, I think you did very good job, Igor. Thank you again so much, and thank you everybody. I know it's difficult and so many in such a short time. That's amazing. And I would like to talk with many of them. I see some opportunities of, the 2 and 3D games and some of these products. I have many people I would love to connect them to realize their opportunities.
Okay. Please don't forget to turn off record because I cannot do that. Yachenko is still, you start this recorder, yeah?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Yeah, please turn off because it'll be going all the time. Okay, thank you so much. See you, I don't know, next year or